For centuries, we assumed that ancient tools were crude. Simple objects forged in fire, shaped with rudimentary knowledge, and limited by primitive methods. But excavation after excavation tells a different story. Across deserts, mountains, forgotten workshops and collapsed temples, archaeologists keep finding tools that defy logic. Tools made by craftsmen who understood metal, stone, and geometry with a precision that rivals, and sometimes surpasses, modern technology. Today, we explore 5 ancient tools that don't just equal modern ones. They outperform them. Tools so advanced, so perfectly built, that modern engineers still struggle to understand how they were made. Number 1, the Ataraxian obsidian scalpel. Found in the highlands of an ancient volcanic region. This blade is carved entirely from obsidian, volcanic glass. Modern surgeons use obsidian scalpels experimentally because they cut cleaner than steel. But this ancient blade goes beyond anything seen today. Its edge measures only a few nanometers in thickness. Under microscopes, the cutting surface appears perfectly smooth, free of the serrations normally seen in handmade blades. Archaeologists found multiple scalpels stored in a ceremonial case, each identical down to microscopic detail. Modern glass-cutting tools cannot consistently produce edges this sharp. Laser-assisted machines often fracture the obsidian. Water jet cutters create microchips along the edge. Yet ancient artisans carved these blades by hand, with a level of precision no one today can reproduce reliably. Number 2, the Celestian bronze alignment rod. On a remote plateau, researchers uncovered a set of bronze rods arranged in a collapsed workshop. At first glance, they seemed like survey tools. But then came the surprise. Their alignment accuracy is within a few arcseconds, matching, and in some cases exceeding, modern optical survey instruments. The rods maintain perfect straightness across their entire length, despite centuries of corrosive wind. Tests show almost no deformation from the original shape. How did the ancients achieve this? Bronze is notoriously difficult to forge perfectly straight without advanced machinery. Some believe the rods were cast in specialized channels carved into stone. Others think artisans tuned them manually using sound resonance, listening for imperfections the way luthiers tune instruments. Whatever the method, the Celestian rods remain one of the most precise alignment tools ever discovered. Modern replicas often warp, bend, or fail under heat. The originals stand unchanged. Number 3, the harmonic stone chisel. Carved from a dense metamorphic rock found in a collapsed mountain settlement. This chisel behaves unlike any modern tool. When struck, it emits a resonant tone, as if its internal structure channels vibration intentionally. Tests show the chisel's tip can withstand impacts that shatter modern steel tools. It sharpens itself slightly through harmonic stress, a phenomenon no modern engineer has been able to replicate. To make a stone chisel behave like this, ancient craftsmen would have needed a near-perfect understanding of mineral layering, fracture patterns, and structural geometry. Modern engineers cannot carve stone to this precision without diamond tools. Yet the ancient chisel shows no signs of rotary cutting. It was shaped, by hand. Number 4, the iridium-infused blacksmith hammer. In the ruins of a high-altitude forge, researchers discovered a metal hammer containing microscopic traces of iridium. A metal so rare on Earth that modern industries obtain it almost exclusively from meteorites. The hammer's head is incredibly durable, resisting deformation even under extreme pressure. It leaves clean, consistent impressions in metal tests, with a smoothness modern blacksmith hammers struggle to match. The true mystery is not the iridium itself, but how the ancients fused it with iron. Iridium melts at over 2,400 degrees Celsius, a temperature no known ancient furnace could reach. No welding seams, no layering marks, just a perfectly bonded alloy. Formed through a process that modern metallurgy still can't replicate. Number 5, the trilithium pressure lever. Discovered near a massive stone construction site. This lever was carved from a single block of dense limestone. Its curvature and balance allow a single person to lift stones weighing several tons. Using motion conversion and mechanical advantage so optimized that engineers studying it still struggle to understand the mathematics behind it. Modern levers carved from identical stone often fracture. Their fulcrums chip, crack, or slip. But the ancient lever? It distributes force perfectly. Its pivot point is carved with flawless symmetry. And its weight distribution remains stable after centuries of erosion. Some researchers believe ancient builders used this lever to position massive stones with extreme accuracy. A technique now completely lost. Looking at all 5 tools together, a pattern emerges. These were not crude objects. They were masterpieces forged by people who blended intuition with craftsmanship, experience with experimentation, and mathematics with instinct. Tools we can measure. Tools we can analyze. Tools we can document. But tools we still cannot fully replicate. Because ancient knowledge wasn't stored in books. It lived in hands. Passed down through generations of master craftsmen. Each adding something invisible, indescribable. And now forgotten. And while technology moves forward, some forms of mastery do not evolve. They vanish. Leaving behind tools so advanced, so impossibly perfect, that they continue to outperform even the best of modern engineering. Knowledge lost. And knowledge still waiting to be rediscovered.